Welcome to the beta testing tutorial for the Unofficial PGS CU Assistant app. CU stands for Contact Unit and PGS stands for Professional Growth System. If you are unfamiliar with the Professional Growth System, please visit the official PGS website on ccsd.net to learn more. Please know this is an unofficial planning tool. It is not affiliated with or endorsed by anyone. This app was created as a result of helping others or trying to help others with their column advancement journey. Someone helped me with my first submission, and as I pay it forward, I just wanted something to help me through this process. Regardless of how great this app may be, please remember to always use the official CCSD PGS website to confirm information. To get started, please navigate to the app using the beta testing link. Note that once testing is over with, this link will deactivate, so if it no longer works, we may be done with testing. Once you have entered the link into your URL browser, you will be required to sign in with your CCSD account. This app is only available to CCSD domains. Once you have logged in, it's going to ask you to review and accept Google permissions. This is required in order to create your Google Workspace, which is basically the folders and the spreadsheet that will be used to work with the app. The first initial load may take 1 or 2 minutes for, again, initial creation of your workspace. In case you are curious about the functionality of the app, it is basically a website that uses JavaScript to interact with your Google Drive. So I just added a quick record real fast so you can kind of see how it shows up and changes things once you are actually using the app. You can also, again, click your workspace, open up your Google workbook. This is what's going to actually is keeping all the changes and everything like that logged in for your app to work, customized for your experience. You can also have some buttons here in case you messed up something, you deleted something, and you can go back here and restart. Have it where you can, recreate your folder structure. This kind of shows you what exactly is created, because when you submit your evidence for CUs, and you'll learn more about this on the actual website, but you have to submit those links that are shareable for anyone with the link in CCSD and different requirements in order for you to submit to ELMS. And so the folder button just kind of keeps everything organized for you and makes it a little bit easier to find that information, keep it tracked, let you know where you're at, and then also help generate those files and folders for you so that way you can submit that information. So just to kind of give you a little look, see at how things are submitted. This is one of the tests that I just submitted, saying, hey, I'm pretending this is a test, and it just kind of shows you some of the forms that are created. Of course, we haven't asked it to create an ELMS ready, form or anything like that for us, and so those forms are not there. But once we do have those things, they will be uploaded in there as well. Again, you can go here and you can also say, hey, you know what, I've got some carryover time. This is, again, all things that you're just using to track to keep you organized. Not official, just something that just helps you. For me, I felt like I really needed that to keep me grounded. So if you go on ELMS and let's just say, hey, you got some rollover. I saw I have some rollover hours from the last submission. I might go in there and just say, hey, rollover, sorry, I can't get it right. Then I'll just save. And depending upon what you add to the interface and whatever you select in there, it's going to adjust your dashboard and help reflect where your estimated total is at. And so that way, as you're going throughout the year and you have come across opportunities, it's going to be a lot easier, I believe, to help you continue pursuing opportunities as well as easily track those opportunities. And again, it is taking a few extra seconds longer than it should be right now. But if it's taking longer than what you're seeing on the video, that, and this could just be my internet, but I am going to be working on the lag and fixing that up as well. So you can kind of see here where it's saying, hey, you got 25 confirmed, because I said, hey, these is what's been shown in ELMS. And so it's saying I got projected because I put that little test hour in there. These are what's, confirmed remaining. And, this is projected remaining. So sometimes we will say, hey, you know what, already you're working on 40 CUs or whatever, and you feel pretty confident those are going to get approved. So you might put them here in the projected. And I also have it set up in here where you can go to your evidence, and once you either have evidence for something, you can upload it. You can generate your CU approval forms. I think I forgot to select the form, but there are certain forms that will be required. There is like a time-based activity. For example, you will need to submit that form with your submission to get CUs for that. And so where I'm working on now, well, it's in there, making sure it doesn't, mess up or anything, but there's a feature in there in the app as well that will generate that document for you, will also allow you to upload multiple documents and combine them into one, because that's also another requirement that you submit one PDF file. And I've just found that if you are not tech savvy, a lot of the things that are currently, some of the instructions and things and what you got to do may be a little daunting to someone who may be unfamiliar with doing all those different things. So the generating of the PDF may also take a couple extra seconds or minutes, because again, it is creating a file for you that you can just easily download, go take it and get printed and things like that. Mine may not show some information because you do have to also save your profile to ensure that you have the right information at the top of your document. So we're just going to see what it's doing right now, and we'll make a note of what we need to update. Again, I apologize for the lag. We are working on that. All right, so it built the form, and of course you'll see here after it's built it, you can see, if you want to replace it or, delete it, whatever. We're just going to say open it up. And then you can kind of see here the information. Now notice, because it went ahead and tried to calculate everything up for you based upon if you said it was paid or unpaid, I want you to notice here that it does not have the user name or school site. And that is because in the app, there's actually like a approval form profile here where you can actually put your information here. And once you save that, it will add it to your forms. But as you can see, I didn't have that added to mine, so that's why it's not there. Again, please click around, tell me what you think, and I sincerely appreciate your time for testing the app. Thank you.